everyone. I just recently got this, actually just yesterday, at my local scrapbook store, All Scrapbook Essentials here in Kamloops, and I want to use it, so I'm planning to use those. I've also got another Prism Studio die. I've got the stitched circles, and I've got this stamp set by Penny Black, Deepest Sympathy. I'm thinking of using this sentiment, and a Hello die by Pink and Main. And I've got a bunch of different some card bases. I'm planning to make 2 cards. I've got some scrap cardstock I'm going to die cut from, some inks for blending. So let's move that out of the way. Put the card bases out of the way. And I want to start with these guys. Okay, these cut beautifully. I don't know if you can see the detail very well in there. And let's bring up another one that's got a little bit of detail on the leaves. So I don't know if I will use all of them because there's a lot of foliage there for one card. But I think I'm going to try to do a bit of inking just on some of the edges. I don't know how that's going to work. So I just took a very skinny blending brush, and I'm just trying to get the edges of the leaves. If it gets on other parts of the leaves, I'm not too fussed. I just want a little bit more depth on the leaves than just the plain cut cardstock. I want to die cut a circle. I'm just not 100% sure at which size. I want it to go around there. That will work, but a size smaller might also work. One smaller, but I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, let's do that one. Ooh, do I want to layer it? I think I might do the small one in white and the big one in black. Let's grab a couple of those cardstocks. Okay, so I've got a couple circles because I'm thinking of layering it up. And let's also die cut the hello. Then we get all the die cutting done. So I'm going to do probably the hello in white and the shadow die in black. Okay, so we've got that. So my thought is, on one card, does the hello fit this way? It does. But I think first let's stamp the sentiment for the second card. So I brought out my Misty and my VersaFine Claire Nocturne ink. And I'm stamping the sentiment and then heat setting it with clear embossing powder. And now for the challenging part for me, trying to figure out how to layer up those little bits of foliage in some sort of a cluster. I decided to attach the sentiment onto the matte layer, and again trying to get the placement right of the leaves, which takes me a bit. And then you will see pretty quickly here that I decided to ditch the black shadow for the hello, and I cut it out of the same dark green that the leaves are cut in. And I liked that a lot better, but again, I'm trying to get the placement down. So I kind of lined some things up, glue a few of them down, kind of switch some things around again. This process took me a while. So I'm gluing the hello onto the shadow die there, and that will help me a little bit as I'm trying to move things around, and so I'm not having to try to hold that together each time. And again, just working on how to place all the leaves. Does anyone else find this part of card making challenging? If you're like layering up or like adding leaves and or flowers or whatever it is, I find I have to move things around, reposition, look at it with everything on there. Do I like it? No, I'm going to rearrange it again. And yeah, I don't know why it takes me so long, but it does. But I finally got that one the way I like it, adding the sentiment, and now adding the hello onto that one, and I decided to add some gold sequins onto the hello card. Got this one, hello with some sequins, and this one, thinking of you, caring about you, wishing you strength and peace. And there we are. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.